What is crack-a-lackin', everybody? I don't know how we did it, but we did it. Uh, we are tied with the Yankees, 3 games apiece. Look at and then the Phillies just blew away. I thought San Francisco would eke a win there, but they had 2 key errors in 2 key games. We'll look at that. That showed that really changed the the whole uh, formation of that series. Anyway, so we won 2-1. That was a hard hit battle here against New York. Um, and this was basically Mancini's game. Hit a solo shot, I believe. Let's see. Yep, hit a solo shot. Mateo had an error. Mountcastle had a stolen base. Laureano was the man with a solo shot over there for the Yankees. Means and Cole did a great freaking job. Cole only had 6 strikeouts in 7 innings. Means 5. Richard Rodriguez has been freaking amazing in these playoffs, unlike the regular season. Phillips has been decent. Yamamoto come in, but Mateo's run. Oh yeah, we lost 2-1. I'm sorry, we lost 2-1 there at Yankee Stadium, and it was due to Mateo's error. So Yamamoto is there. Mateo gets an error, and then we lose the game. Abreu, their closer, who was installed as a closer in August after God, what's his name? I forgot, but he's left off the playoff roster, to tell you the truth. Uh, and he was a pretty damn good closer, too. What the hell is his name? Chad Green. Yeah, Chad Green, who was the closer, blew too many saves and then 5.23 ERA, and they left him off the playoff roster. So, yeah, go figure. Anyways, so we lost that one, 2-1, due to an error. We come back and we win 13-5. And who is the hero? Brad Zunica, 6 for 5. He had 3 home runs in this game. 3 home runs. That is freaking amazing. And he got a stolen base to boot. Yankees tried to claw back. Iglesias and Stanton had home runs, and then it was just a bullpen game. Rodriguez got hurt. He's better now, but he got hurt with an inflamed nerve. So he didn't last past 4 innings, and then Janis allowed 2 runs. That Alexander Wells, our rookie starter, held the game down. Yamamoto was doing good. Rodriguez again, his 3rd hold, and Phillips and Neris. Italian has just not been any good, and we'll show you there. And then Goody and Britton have been freaking horrible for them as well. Oh, what are the other games? What was the Philly game? Hold on, the Philly game. First Philly game here. Dubon. Yeah, Dubon. Or I think that's the second one. Dubon had a key error. Harper had 2 stolen bases. Yeah, you can see Alvarez. Alvarez only had one earned run, 4 runs total. That was to Dubon's horrible error. So that just changed the complexion of this whole series. If you look at Philadelphia, you can see Santander, our former right fielder, is there. They also have Tyler Nevin right there as a pinch hitter who's batting .750. So if we get past the Yankees, we got to face 2 of our former players there in Nevin and Santander. Although Santander is not doing very well at all, but Hayward is hurt, so Santander is playing against righties and lefties when really Philly has been playing him against lefties more, and he did well there. And then for the other Philly game, 5-0 here. And Syndergaard goes the full 9. And Gosselin, they got Gosselin back through free agency or something. And they got Moustakas at third base. They traded for him with the Reds. He hasn't been doing great in the playoffs, but he did good in the regular season for him. And then Rookie of the Year, Bryson Stott at shortstop has just been freaking amazing. But it's been Hoskins all throughout these playoffs. 2 home runs here. Contreras playing for Realmuto, and it's almost as if they don't miss Realmuto, to tell you the truth. Hoskins also had a stolen base, which is very rare for him, so that must have been a missed hit and run, I'm going to say. And yeah, Syndergaard, 9 innings, only gives up 2 hits, 3 walks, strikes out 6. Then we go to... Nope, yeah, so then Baltimore. So 2 at Yankee Stadium, and we split that, which is great. Then it comes to Baltimore, and we can't win all 3 outright, but we win 2 of 3 at home. We lose this one 5-4, and this was because Aaron Hicks, 2 home runs for Aaron Hicks. LeMahieu had a triple. Mancini still on fire. Hayes had a homer, but Mancini had the key home run. Mateo get caught stealing, and this is Clayton Kershaw. Still the ageless wonder here. 1 walk, 8 strikeouts in 7 innings. Jermaine almost blows the game, but they hold on, and Abreu gets his 3rd save. He's been amazing. For us, Eshelman did a good job, and Eshelman will be playing here in Game 7 for us. 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. Wells is second hold. That's Alexander Wells. And then Neris blew the save. So, yeah, Neris is back to his old self. And then Wells loses the game, Tyler Wells. And then Rodriguez comes in and gets 2 strikeouts. So I might have Richard Rodriguez close this game if it's a close game. Philadelphia squeaks out a win against San Francisco here. And again, it's all Hoskins. Harper and Hoskins and Hayward. Oh, Hayward's back? Oh, I'm going to have to look at that. I'm going to have to look at that before the World Series. So Hayward should be starting against right-handers instead of Santander, because you can see he's... But we got Haggerty, Flores. Flores was doing good. Haggerty's still going. He had 2 doubles. Flores and McCarthy had home runs. And they put Falter there because Nola was hurt. And so that's the deciding game. So they sweep the freaking Giants here. 1-run game in 11 innings. After Loaisiga and Vizcaino. And that's the Vizcaino that used to be the Braves closer, 5 years ago. So he was in their minor league system, came up because of necessity, and did well for him in the regular season. And yeah, Webb, who got sent to the bullpen because he didn't have a very good September, blows the game there. Oh, actually, we lost 2 at home. Okay. Yeah, we lost 2 at home. We only won 1, which is bad. So we have 3-2, squeak by a win here. Iglesias hits another home run, the leadoff man. And here it was Mateo, 3 for 5, as you can see. And Mountcastle had a good hit for 2 RBI. But it was our base running, Mateo, Zuniga, Murakami, and Demerit, who squeaked us by here. Severino didn't strike anybody out. Had 4 walks, though. So he's been shaky. And for us, I mean, DL Hall did a good job for the young rookie. And our bullpen stayed steadfast there. So Yamamoto, Phillips, Wells. Alexander Wells it is, Sulcer, and then Tyler Wells gets the save. And then here's the loss, and this was basically Tyler Wells blowing the save. And I think it was a Matt Olson home run. No, Matt Olson double. We did about as well as we could. When Mancini's held in check, it's hard to win for us. So we did walk 3 times, but we struck out 13 times. And Hayes has been striking out a lot. Rushman had a two-run double. And Cole here strikes out 9 in 6 innings. And Abreu gets the save, even though it was a little sketchy for him. Give up a hit and a walk. Means did fantastic, 11 strikeouts in 7 innings, but he did also walk 5. And then Neris held it down, but Wells blew the frickin' save with that double. And then finally we win 5-2 at New York. And this is Grayson Rodriguez coming back after he had that inflamed nerve. And it was Mountcastle and Zuniga again. The late hitting shortstop Campbell there actually had 2 RBI, so that's good. Mateo and Mountcastle both had a triple, Rushman a double. So no home runs there. Campbell has a stolen base. Mancini got caught stealing, probably on a hit and run because he doesn't steal. And we held them in check, but Aaron Hicks has been on fire here. Aaron Judge has been slumping. Olsen has been basically Matt Olson, just absolutely wonderful. LeMahieu and Iglesias doing great at top of the order. If Judge gets on fire in this last game, we're in trouble because Iglesias and LeMahieu are getting on base. So Hicks had 2 doubles here. Iglesias gets hit by a pitch. And not a bad game, but you could see that Rodriguez, with that inflamed nerve, something's wrong with him. 6 walks and 5 strikeouts in 6 innings. But our bullpen held it down. Rodriguez, Neris, and Wells right there. Talion has just been god-awful for them. 8.77 ERA there. And then Jermaine gives up another run. So we'll have to see what goes on here. We can't put Means on short rest because it'll be horrible. So we got to use Tom Eshelman. I mean, he's our number 3 starter for a freaking reason, you know. And you can see he's got 12 innings, he's got 11 strikeouts, he's got a 3.00 ERA. Clayton Kershaw though has been great during the playoffs. So, and he's a lefty, so we're going to have our lefty guys out there. And let's see if we can get to it here.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's the finale, Game 7 of the American League Championship Series between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, everything to play for here as we get ready for Game 7.
Well, to me, this game is all about which team handles the pressure of Game 7 the best.
Oh, no,
the
it's
players
raining.
know what's at stake. The fans know what's at stake.
Oh,
the
so
winner
pitcher
goes
control
to
and
the World
errors are going to
Series,
be up.
The loser goes home. Every play really matters, so we'll see who can play the cleanest game and come up with some timely plays.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Clayton Kershaw gets the ball here at home in Game 7 of the League Championship Series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Now at the plate here is Austin Hayes. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. 1-0 the count.
Now I was sitting there debating putting Mateo into center field, but Hayes does hit left-handers a lot better than right-handers, so I'm going to give him a shot here. Hopefully he can break out of his slump.
And he comes to fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
You know, on a cold night
Cold
like
day
this,
in New York.
you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out there one.
2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to center field.
Well, good hit ball.
Well, this
So
is
there we go.
unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first down. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dero, what's the key to them earning a World Series berth here in hostile territory?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this done.
Jorge Mateo stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Mateo's been fantastic this postseason. Couldn't ask anything more out of him.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
All right, Mateo, good pitch.
And he lays off for ball 4.
All right.
The game's first base runner here with one away.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the two-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just one out. I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Nah, I don't think so. Not with Mancini hitting.
So here's Trey Mancini.
Hitting
First
333 with
here
6 homers.
Runner at first now and one away.
Not going to give outs, but I hope he does pitch out.
From the belt, the pitch.
Yep, there we go.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume
gonna lead
nothing
off.
but heaters coming right at him.
Mateo stands
Come
at
on,
first with
pay
one
attention
out.
to him. Pay attention to him.
Mateo's off and running. A pitch out. The throw. And they've got the runner.
Oh,
up
man.
between first and second. Now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back
He
to
slipped.
first, and
He
he's nailed
slipped.
for the second out. Big
He
mistake
slipped
there.
on his way to second.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball.
So I'm
That was
already-
not in the zone he was
I'm
looking
already
for.
putting myself in a freaking hole already with stupid base running. Oh, man.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now. That
Yeah, it's raining, so that grip on
Some
that
guys
ball.
take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So I'm worried about Eshelman.
Now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ryan
I mean,
Mountcastle,
Eshelman's best
man
pitch is a
first
slider.
after the 2-out walk. From the stretch. 2 out with a man at first. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Hicks on the move.
Oh!
Going to get it, and the two-out rally continues. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position.
Wow! What the hell, game?
This guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big.
And yeah, that Mateo freaking caught stealing cost us already, because that would have been a run.
Huge series. Any big
Shoot.
leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Adley Rutschman digging in now.
All right, Rutschman. He's going to score too. That's what I want.
Scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in two.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Yosniel Diaz, who had a great September, but has kind of faltered in October.
Yosniel Diaz is the next to bat. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
See that E-train going by.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
He tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
Oh boy, that was ball 2.
That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And the runner back in standing. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. Look out. That one almost got away from him.
Yeah, it definitely looks like the slider is going to be hard to grip. Hard to grip in this game, and so I'm really worried about Eshelman. Doesn't have an overpowering fastball by any
Hoping to
means.
send him packing. Pitch on its way.
3-2, so that means the runner's going to be in motion.
Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And the payoff pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the
Damn
right
it.
side of the infield.
Was that? Nah, that was a strike.
Is there to make the catch, and his side is retired. So it's 2 runs.
That was a
on 2
strike,
hits,
so
no
yeah, I had to
errors,
swing
and a
at that
runner
one.
left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Orioles 2 and the
Because they
Yankees
said that
coming
the
to bat.
umpire
You're
calls it
watching
above
Major
the
League
frickin'
Baseball
letters.
on the show. Tom Eshelman will do the pitching in hostile territory here for Game 7 of the LCS. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Here's the shortstop now.
Eshelman, a former Philly.
It lead things off
So-
here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
Oh, I forgot that the broadcasting thing is so far out in Yankee
Now
Stadium.
the pitch.
Yeah, you can see he only has like 86 to 88 mile an hour fastball. His big thing is a slider, and usually it breaks right, but I don't think it's going to be effective
Into the
today.
windup, here comes the 0-1.
And I think Rutschman believes the same thing because he's calling a bunch of sinkers.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. And he will whip this one
All
over
right,
to
so he's
first
calling a
in
bunch of
time for
sinkers
the
and
out.
fastballs.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees.
Matt Olson.
Dero, tell us about this lineup.
Corey Dickerson playing in left today instead of Stanton.
Well, Matt, you walk into this yard today, and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that could work
Kershaw
against you
batting
at times.
eighth.
You have
Okay.
to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan.
Now
and know
watch
that
the
a mistake
slider. The
doubles
slider's
leaving
not
this
going to go
yard.
anywhere.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And
Yeah.
he'll take a look at ball one.
It's way off the plate. Is he going to have the grip for it?
And
No.
this is low with it, 2-0.
No.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those two early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
A swing and a drive
Oh, no.
toward the gap.
There we go. LeMahieu,
No
2-1.
chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Batting third, the right fielder,
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Chopped in front of home plate. And there's out
All
number
right,
two.
so we got Judge on a
Batting
kind of
fourth,
pitch he shouldn't have swung
the
at.
first baseman, Matt Olson.
Up next, Matt Olson looking
All right.
to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Pitch on the way.
I don't think breaking balls are going to do it today.
Now the 1-0.
But if I get the sinker working, I think I can stay in this game.
And the
Ooh.
low slider is in there, and he's in control 1-2.
All right.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Curveball.
Swinging bunt. The 2-2 one more time. And he goes down and
Olson, no. Oh, thank you. Oh, with the warning track. Oh, my goodness.
So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's the Orioles 2 and the Yankees 1. Back now for the second inning in the Bronx, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
All right,
Okay,
so now.
thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And
Okay.
guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across the first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
Okay, cool.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds
So
himself
it's
behind
just
0-2.
cold and rainy. Not a big downpour, so that's good.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he takes strike
Oh,
3
man.
called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
I thought that was outside.
At the plate now, James Campbell. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. On, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's
Bad,
0-2
bad,
now.
bad, 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 bad.
A Ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out as well. So
whoa.
The bottom of the order providing a little resistance here.
That's strike zone.
So
Man.
with 2 gone now, here's a look at our playoff brackets. And although this series is still up in the air, the National League has crowned a champion as the Mets lie in wait for our winner here.
The Mets? Those are called the Phillies, guys.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tom Eshelman. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. As he'll take a look at a high strike.
Look at that. Yep. Yep. He's calling.
Hey, I gotta really
Man,
commend this
that's
pitcher
so
right here.
high.
Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
2 out, nobody on. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Oh my God, Eshelman!
Hit down the line, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And Corey Dickerson better than Stanton over there in left.
You can live with that. American pitcher, a guy who probably takes BP 10 days out of the year. This is surprising. He's going to have to bear down on that.
Something you won't see in baseball anymore. Guy sitting over at first base with a jacket on.
He's the next to bat. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at.
Yeah, he had a good swing. So I'm totally happy with him facing the lefty here.
The 0-1 on its way.
Surprised that wasn't called a strike, umpire.
Runner on first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Anything high I got to swing at because the ump's going to call it a strike.
Takes this the other way.
There we go.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Orioles.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't get it out.
Into the box now, Jorge Mateo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. A ball and a strike.
I can't catch up to it, but I got to swing at it because it's going to be called a strike.
One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
All right, Mateo, come on.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Orioles strand a couple. They still lead it 2-1.
Well, we're getting the pitch count up at least. But I think the Yankees have a pretty damn good bullpen.
Last half of the second set to go. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Corey Dickerson.
The left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
So far, the slider has been kind of effective. Yeah. All right. So the slider's been pretty damn good.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's the first out.
All right.
Batting 6th, the catcher.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Mountcastle is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting 7th, the
Bases are empty here with 2 away.
Aaron.
And that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Here's the first pitch.
Aaron Hicks has been dangerous this postseason.
This one to first.
Oh, we got him out.
And that ends the inning. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. Game 7 rolls on. We're back after this. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their offense. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Damn it. Reached for that one.
First in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So 1 down, no one aboard, and that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. First delivery to him.
Oh, that was a ball? Thank you, ump.
The 1-0.
No.
Started to swing there.
Get out of here.
He did not, says Ed Drummond at first, and that's strike 1. 1-1 home.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fouled off.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
52 pitches so far, so good.
And he got him.
What? This umpire. God, this umpire.
It wasn't outrageous. Hey,
Look
listen,
at this.
calling balls and
Right
strikes
outside
is
the
a tough job,
freaking...
and even the best are going
Look
to
at
miss
how
some from time to
outside
time,
that is.
especially when they're sort of borderline like that
You
last
son
one.
of a
Not sure
bitch.
the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Adley Rutschman. As the first pitch to him is in there. For
Great slider. Great slider right there.
So far.
I see some lightning out there in the sky.
1-1. And this is
Yes! Come on, Rutschman. No!
Able to track it down for the
Man, what a hard hit ball. I thought that'd be freaking out of here. Nope.
2-1 lead. And stepping in, Clayton Kershaw. He'll get us going in the home
Clayton
half of
can
inning
hit a
number 3.
freaking single every once in a while.
Takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart.
He's not a horrible freaking hitting pitcher.
Fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
2 balls and a strike.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
All even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate.
Frickin' Kershaw.
Another shot at it here. Fouled away.
Damn you, man. This is what you don't want.
The 2-2 one more time. Liner towards second.
Oh, that is exactly what you don't want.
Base hit.
A pitcher to use up like a lot of pitches and then get a single. Son of a bitch. See, I told you.
Second baseman.
Making his pitcher work and executing and getting the result. Job well done.
Aledmus Diaz is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. That misses 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Ripped down the first.
Oh, no.
Sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by on a base hit. The relay. Oh, but they throw.
Oh, no, Mateo again.
Diaz makes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
All right. Well. All right, hold on.
The shortstop. Postman. Iglesias.
Got to get a mound visit out there. Jeez, Mateo. Oh, boy, man. And nobody out.
So now to the plate, Jose Iglesias. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That one's going to find the
Card.
seats. Strike 1.
Season might end because of an error.
Swing and a liner.
All right, this is not.
He's got himself a base hit.
This is not working out.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Ears were open on both sides from the pitcher's movement today. Good plan at the plate.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Popped him up.
Here we go. Demerit.
Brings it in, standing inside the
Oh,
coach's
boy.
box for out number 1. One out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
But he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
On the first, and there were 2 down. And that'll bring up
Walk him.
Olsen.
We're walking Olsen. I have a bad feeling.
Rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Now back. Left field.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 1 ball, no strikes to count. High in the air out to
There we go.
And
All right,
Hayes
so
will
the
make
intentional
catch.
walk
This
works.
side is
Good
retired.
Lord, but man.
So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. 3 innings are
What a
complete
key
now
error
in
that
Game
was.
7. It's the Yankees 3 and the Orioles 2. Pat Valaika will come on defensively now.
So
as he
former
takes over at
Oriole Pat Valaika's coming in to play second. Diaz did what he had to do. Got hurt on it though.
second. Leading off the inning, it'll be Yusniel Diaz, and they could use a spark from him here. Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Diaz, a 25-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order. And we just saw 3 in a row.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the
Damn
inning.
it.
So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the
Yep,
pitch
Eshelman is a
disparity
junk
for the
baller.
two starters here in the 4th inning. And you can see a 7-mile-an-hour differential there from one to the other. The batter will be Travis Demerit. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
61 pitches in the 4th inning.
And here's a ball out towards center field. They'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. So the next to bat will be James Campbell, who went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard zero late, or snap something off in the 3rd to see if they'll finish.
Count now a ball and a strike. Tried to crush that ball, but now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Towards second.
Oh, good catch by Valaika.
3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Now to bat, Tucker Barnhart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
the Yankees.
And now the first pitch.
Tucker.
And that misses for ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Pulled high in the air
Oh,
out to right
no.
field. Right fielder giving chase.
All right.
He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder.
Next to stand in is Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lined hard to center field. And he's going to
All
make
right,
the play
Hayes,
over
okay.
to his right, and there are 2 away now.
Well, we've mentioned
Now
the
back.
conditions
The
aren't
pitcher.
ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Clayton Kershaw is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Hits are
Darn
now
it.
even at 4 apiece.
Kershaw's just been aggravating today.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Well, I'm sure Kershaw, like if you got a 95-mile-an-hour pitcher up here, he's gonna.
Ground ball right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw gets in there from short right field. Nice play, and that
Boy.
one ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they still lead it 3-2. So Here's the Orioles pitcher, Tom Eshelman. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
A ball and a strike to the Oriole hurler. Kershaw now on 1-1. Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he can't get out of the way of that one.
Wow, you hit the pitcher, dude. All right.
Oh boy, pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Austin Hayes. Last time through was a base hit. First offering on its way.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back onto you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair.
Damn it.
2 strikes on him now. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses.
That was a horrible pitch with 2 strikes. That's not even close.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
All right, so Hayes is not striking out so far this game. Seems to maybe have been getting out of his slump.
Popped up.
No.
There to take it is the sure-handed Iglesias, 1 away. They'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. So
Mateo, you need to do something here because you're the reason we're losing this game, man.
He's set and the pitch. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably get that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
1-1. On the ground now for Iglesias.
Great, and he hits it to a double play.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They're down 3-2. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika.
Valaika's wearing
here in the 5th. He was a late entrant into this one.
Valaika's wearing Brett Gardner's number 11.
For sure. And that's out number 1.
Now
Leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Line drive, snagged on a short hop. Flip from short right gets him.
Okay.
And there are 2 away.
Now down. The third baseman.
Next, it'll be DJ LeMahieu. Hot down and foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Right to him. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends
All
the
right,
inning.
so we're keeping him in check for a
Both
bit
teams
here.
battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Back with more from the big one. Game 7 returns after this. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Can I just clone 8 of these guys? I just want to clone 8 Trey Mancinis.
balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Another try at 2-2.
Oh!
To third and handled for the first
Damn
time.
you, LeMahieu.
Now back, left fielder, Ryan Mountcastle.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And now the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Worst Gold Glove candidate ever.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And he checks his swing.
I hate that guy.
Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2.
Freaking umpire.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6.
Somebody's betting on the Yankees.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fast.
There we go.
Then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that. Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing, and this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Yusniel Diaz is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's
That looked
0-1.
good, but
Hey,
it
I know
wasn't.
tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
And this one's in the dirt.
Come on,
2 out with a man at
Diaz.
first. Struck him out. His 7th for the ball game, and that ends the inning.
Son of a bitch.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, Aaron.
Heading out towards shallow right. Diaz has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 12.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
Yeah, and he might see another free pass here. If you're going to get beat, it has to be by anybody but this guy.
The 1-0. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Hard hit ball to second, reined in. And quickly, there are 2 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Next to dig in, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a ball 1-0.
Oh, boy.
Count even now at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Okay, we're running out of outs.
1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're up 3-2. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Travis Demeritte.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Scooped up. Shuffle over to Kershaw, covering to record the out.
The bat, number 11. Shortstop, Campbell.
So now into the box is James Campbell, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Yeah, this might be his power side, swinging right-handed. Not that he doesn't have a lot of power from the left side, but if you look at the splits, a far superior hitter for power from the right side.
In there, base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Roy. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle.
He's not big,
into
he's
right
not
field
strong.
for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice hit, man.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight.
All right.
So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Scott blew it. Will Scott blow it?
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
The 2-0 on the way. Yanked on the ground.
Yes! Yes, 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 yes.
By him into right.
There we go.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the
Dykman,
fastball, so
yes,
got the
needed
changeup.
that
He was
one.
way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line.
I can't believe Olsen didn't get that one.
At the plate, Austin Hayes. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ball one as he lays off below the zone.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
1-1. Line hard, deep into left. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And that lead disappears with it as this is now a 3-3 ball game.
Oh boy, here we go.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught me out.
Yeah, that was, if that was Stanton out there in left field, it would have been over his head. Mateo, come on, man.
Into the box, Jorge Mateo. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. No hits to this point.
Mateo, you got to do it. Make up for that error, man. Make up for the error.
Ready with the 1-0. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Guys still warming up. Man, they're not warm yet. I want Alexander Wells to come on. Got lefties.
The set and the 2-0.
Damn it! Go ahead, run on third.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now.
What the hell was that?
The 3-1 pitch.
Yes.
He takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well,
now we're not stealing at all. We got the freaking go-ahead run on third, man.
Good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
In now for the O's, Trey Mancini, and their runners at the corners now.
The magnificent Mancini.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. Looking to minimize the damage here.
No!
Olsen.
Damn it!
Hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around.
Oh, man.
Alexander Wells will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
All right, so we got 2 lefties coming up.
Last half of the 7th here. Next to bat will be Tucker
The
Barnhart.
catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
And that's in there for strike 1. One and one to Tucker Barnhart. To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And
Got him. What a
Comes
curveball.
up empty, and that's the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's
Now
timing.
batting,
You do
center
that,
fielder,
and everything's going to be
Aaron.
fine. In that strikeout, he
Pitch.
never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
And Hicks is
plate
a
now,
switch
Aaron
hitter,
Hicks.
but,
And he puts it
but
on the
he's
ground
much
to
weaker
second.
from the
And
right side,
Cranky
so there we go.
very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The pitcher, number 64, Scott Blewett.
Justin Turner will get the call here.
Oh,
as he'll
boy.
hit for the pitcher.
Justin Turner could be a freaking hero in Yankeeville here.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left
Thank
center.
goodness.
Hayes
There we
on
go.
the run for it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Domingo Germán has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Change things up on him and got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Oh boy.
Into the windup and the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Time now to give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-3 ball game. Both pitchers turning in fairly good performances, as you can see on the graphic. Digging in, the switch hitter, Adley. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
Oh, boy.
And the 0-1. Now a check swing.
Damn it.
He holds up in time.
Oh, I did hold up in
He
time.
wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
1-2.
Oh, stays alive, but that one
put you
dropped.
in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now. You have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to.
No, whoa, God, yeah, he is mad.
Got him to go down swinging there. Adley goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
All right, so I don't think they have any good lefties.
Brad Zuniga will pinch hit
So
here with 2 outs and
we're
the
bringing
bases
Zuniga
empty.
in.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And she'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Into his windup, the 1-0. Oh, pretty healthy pack that time. It's 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
All even now, 2-2. Even at 2-2. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground.
There he is, Zuniga.
He's through into right field for a single.
Now back, the third baseman, Travis Demeritte.
Stepping in now, Travis Demeritte. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first
Oh,
strike.
man.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his
Come
hand.
on, what am I doing here?
That was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not
What
gonna watch
the
that
hell am
replay
I
after the
doing?
The 0-2.
Should have brought Murakami in.
In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Now a ball line.
There we go.
That's a
Yes.
hit.
Nice job in the box right there. Just a professional, clean AB. Didn't cheat to anything. A lot of guys could have rolled that foul down the line. Not the case right here. Kept his hands back, stayed calm, and delivered a nice base hit.
Into the box now. James Campbell.
Right down the middle.
Left-handed
Right
here.
down the middle.
It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
This pitch is popped up. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Yes!
Thought twice about the plate, but now he'll go to third.
There's an error.
Second safely, as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead. Money Murakami grab a bat to pinch hit. And they'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. keep this a one-run game, the pitch. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Hit back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Orioles settle for one. Not too many more
Oh, they're not
shots
calling
left.
that an error, huh?
Brad Zunica will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Mickey Janis is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Pat Valaika.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And that'll get down for
Oh,
a base hit.
fucking no! Come on!
And he'll get in at second base as the time runs aboard with
Son of a bitch!
Managers these days like to think of that nine-hole hitter as the second.
Screw you with the freaking fastballs, man.
Right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring it home.
Jose Iglesias is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And it's quickly 0-2.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
So next to hit is DJ LeMahieu, trying here to plate the tying run from second. A ball and no strikes. 4-3 on
Oh, I have flashbacks to Tim Wakefield against the Yankees.
Live but speared on a hop, and that's the second out. Here's big Aaron Judge. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
2-0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And on third with 2 down. 3-1. And he fouls this one off. And
Mickey
another
Janis!
swinging, and the side is retired.
Yes!
Big time
Get fired
strikeout
up,
and
man.
some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Game 7 rolls on. We're back after this. Sal Romano enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Leading off for the Orioles.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and next it'll be the outfielder, Austin Hayes.
Ooh. Tyler Wells doesn't have. Oh man. Okay.
Now here's the first offering. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Takes this the other way to right. And
There we
there's a
go.
base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here if the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
And this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, Nero. Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a one-man move.
Jorge Mateo started to go around, but it's a cold strike, 0-1. High high in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. 1 down.
Up next for the Orioles.
Digging in will be Trey Mancini, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, man.
Bounces, but he's out. Nice play there. Pick the throw and put the tag on.
Stupid call there.
They've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
I'd like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-0 count, the pitch. Smacked into the gap.
Oh, crying out loud, and that could have been a run.
Now this gets all the way to the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
That could have been a run.
Up next for the Orioles.
Son of a beehive.
So now to the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And that's the 3rd out.
So if we lose this game, it's all my decision making.
No errors and a runner left on. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. It's the Orioles 4 and the Yankees 3. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Richard Rodriguez, the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
He's been absolutely fantastic the whole playoffs.
Here's the first pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short.
Oh!
Fighting effort there at short, but this ball finds its way through for a base hit.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Throw is too low.
Oh my God!
It turns into a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher.
Striding in is Tucker Barnhart. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. Now the outfield shifts into a no-doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. And he pops up to Bunatown.
Why didn't you go? Why didn't you go to third?
He is in there at third.
Why didn't you go to third? What the hell, dude?
Next it'll be Aaron Hicks trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Here's the first pitch. And we'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've got a couple hits in the inning. You've got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
The 1-1 pitch.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work work out of this with that 1-run lead still in
Come on.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Ramon Laureano is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1 on. Tying run at third, winning run at first. So a ball into the gap might be able to end it. Broken bat as this is hit on the ground to second. Reined in.
We're going to the World Series. Holy crap, I almost crapped my pants.
American League champions.
My God. Great going by Rodriguez. Man. Joe Madden fails as the Yankees manager.
Well,
and there we go.
To them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run.
And we'll be
at
facing the
ultimate prize,
Phillies.
The World Series trophy. Can't wait.
For my partners, Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
So it looks like I got a lot more videos to do. So we'll be playing every game of the World Series. The Baltimore Orioles going back to the World Series. And guess who they played in the World Series the last time they went? That's right, the Philadelphia Phillies in 1984. I mean, that was called the Wheeze Kids. In the 50s, the Phillies were called the Whiz Kids.
One error. They left 10 men.
And, wow. Just wow. What a freaking game that was. Holy moly.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours.
And the player of the game has got to be Mickey Janis. Mickey Janis was just fantastic. Striking out Aaron Judge with that freaking knuckleball.
Thank you for attending. And remind you to please get
Man.
home safely.
Ooh, I may start him in the World Series. I don't know. Player of the game, Alexander Wells. Well, you know, he did a great job too. He got the win. But yeah, it was called the Wheeze Kids, like old band Wheeze, because they had like Carlton and Schmidt were old, and they had Pete Rose who was old. They had like an old staff. Wait, was it 1984? No, it's 1980. 1984, they played the Royals. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me just check. 1980. No, 1980 was the Royals. 1984. 1983. I was 1 year off. Yep, the Orioles beat the Philadelphia Phillies in 1983. So there we go. And the Orioles haven't been back since. Have they? Let me see. I don't think they have. Baltimore Orioles. They were basically the St. Louis Browns since 1902-1953. They're the Milwaukee Brewers in 1901. Boom, boom, boom. Playoff years. Tradition at Oriole games for fans to yell out the O in the line, "Oh, say does that Star-Spangled Banner yet wave?" Huh. Okay. 1944, lost against the Cardinals. Yeah, because that was the only time the St. Louis Browns went, and it was during the Warriors. Won against the Dodgers in '66. Lost to the Mets in '69, the Miracle Mets. Won against the Reds in '70. Lost to the Pirates in '71. Lost to the Pirates in '79 and beat the Phillies in '83. Then they haven't been to a World Series since, but they've been to, let me just exit out of here. They've been to the ALCS in '96, and they lost to the Yankees during their great run. Yes! And Cedric Mullins is going to be in the World Series. Holy moly. He's healthy? He's healthy! Oh my God. They sent somebody down. Who did they send down? All right, something's wrong. What the hell did they do to me? Okay. All right, so that's what I had to do. Okay. Dykman's a lefty. I'd like to have that right-handed bat. Now I gotta send Diaz down. So yeah, I'm sorry. So 1996 they lost to the Yankees in the ALCS. 97 they lost to the Cleveland Indians in the ALCS. 2012 they lost in the AL Division Series to the Yankees. 2014 they lost to the Kansas City Royals in the ALCS. So, yeah, this is the first time since 2014 they've been in the playoffs. So, almost 10 years, which isn't bad. But they haven't been to a World Series since 1983 when they were winners against the Phillies. So, yeah, that's going to be it for this time. Thank you for joining me. Get off my interlawn.